Hey, Cameron. Wait a couple more minutes for other people to show up. Don't let your father throw his gym clothes on you, Cameron. Hi, Autumn.
Hi.
There's Owen and his awesome cellar. Hey, David.
Hi. Hello.
And Jaden was on and Jaden was off.
Really dark where I am.
Oh, there you go. Hey, there you are. Hey, Autumn.
Can you
And
see me?
I can see you.
Okay, that's good.
Awesome. Okay, this week what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the characteristics of a catalyst. You know, last week we started talking about what a catalyst was and how they ignite a team and how they're the guys that get everybody going and get everybody revved up. This week we're going to start breaking down. There are 9 characteristics that Maxwell uses in his book, the 17 indisputable laws of leadership. I'd argue that fact, but that's okay. This is the book we use. So if I can get my presentation working here. Okay, catalysts are intuitive. You guys know what intuitive means?
No.
No, okay. Intuitive, you know, intuitive is kind of like empathic. What it is, it's kind of like, you know, you kind of know what's going on without anybody saying anything. You know, when you look at somebody and they're sad, you know that something bad happened to them. Or you look at somebody and they're happy, you know that something really good happened to them. Like, and then when you look at then you look at Xavier and he smiles all the time, you have no idea what he's doing. But what happened? Wait, what? Somebody did a flip. Being intuitive is just recognizing, you know, recognizing the room. When you go into a class or stuff like that, or you go into a group of people, you know when something's going on. Then when you have to tell you, you know by what the people are doing and how they're reacting. Is that, and you can sense that. And some people would call it being intuitive. Some people would call it being empathic. Some people would call that a good level of emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is a really good way to put it, because there are studies out there that says that martial artists have some of the highest levels of emotional intelligence out of anybody who's ever been tested. Yes, we do. Woohoo! Black belts, actually. It's a study that came out of Canada that said that black belts have the highest tested level of emotional intelligence out of anybody they tested. Why? Because when you get up to the point where you get the kind of training you're getting and stuff like that, you kind of know to be careful and you kind of know what situations not to go in. Why do you do that? Well, it's because you're kind of tuned in on that. And that's what they call being intuitive. You're tuned in on something. Catalysts also talk a lot. Catalysts aren't the people that, watch out, Cameron, your brains are going to fall out. Catalysts aren't the guys that keep quiet about things. Catalysts are the people that keep the team going, that keep the people going. Catalysts are like your instructors are. They're the ones, come on, do it again. Great job. Do it again. Do it again. Constantly revving you up to be better. Constantly, like on my teams, these are the guys that really think outside the box and come up with the coolest ideas about things to do. Catalysts are passionate, a lot. And passionate doesn't mean all kissy poo. Passionate means that they really like what they do. Like, I really like martial arts. Like Sensei John really likes martial arts because, you know, and we really like hanging out with you guys because we want to make you guys better. We're kind of like catalysts. We're kind of like here to make sure that you be the best person you can possibly be. And if you're not being that way, we'll call you on it. Because that's what catalysts do. Because what we're going to do is we're going to set you straight. So when you go into school and you really know something and you're really comfortable with it and you like what you're doing and you're in a great group, you really don't want to stop doing this stuff. Like David with his hair right now. He wants it to be the best he possibly can be. And Cameron wants to stay like not upside down so his brains don't fall out. That's actually being passionate about staying just in the same place. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I can't even look at that. And catalysts are talented. Catalysts do the job that you need them to do and more. You know, if I wanted, say, I said to Cameron, teach me, 6 or 7, because I don't know it. I'll know you know it better than I do. And I do that a lot. I will come up to one of you guys. I'll go, Owen, show me what I'm doing wrong here. Why? Because I know you're better at it and more talented at it than I am. So I count on you to be able to teach me to make me better. And in a lot of ways, Sensei John used to say that's a great part of being a leader is your ability to recognize where your weaknesses are, go look for help with it, and in that way you become a follower. Like if I said to Owen, teach me 7-set, and I worked with Owen and Owen taught me 7-set, Owen is now the leader. Owen is now leading me because he's teaching me something. And I am, and I recognize that, and Owen's very talented. Cameron, you're very talented. You're all extremely talented. And I would come to any of you in a second and say, hey, teach me this, because I know you guys and I know where you're at. So in that sense, you're a catalyst to make me better. Because I look at your talent and I say, okay, I want to take advantage of your talent, and I want to go, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to use that to get better. Anybody have any questions so far? Anybody over, like, you guys are getting where we're going, right? You're like smelling what I'm cooking here. What I'm saying is part of being a good catalyst is just energizing other people to be their best. And in this particular instance, we're looking at what it takes to be the catalyst in the middle of a bunch of other people. You know, you go into class every once in a while, and everybody's like, "Oh man, all right, kick, right, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick. I had a bad day at school, kick, punch, kick, punch. I just really just don't want to be here." And then Cameron goes, "Yeah, come on, work with me. Yeah, punch harder. No, punch harder. Yeah, smile." And all of a sudden, you know, it's not so bad to be there. And I'm doing better because Cameron's giving me, you know, putting some energy into it and allowing me to be better. And you know, who can get around the fact that every time that you feel like you've really had a bad day and you walk into class and Xavier's there, Xavier starts to giggle, I can't help but smile. Because that would mean that Xavier is now a catalyst in making my day better. And it's all about putting your talent to work, helping other people, and coming up with a solution, regardless of what it is, that works the best that we can make it work. Take for example, everybody's been involved in the blood drive. So, you know, with the blood drive, you know, our goals are beat our record for how many pints of blood we've given. But we can't do that unless we're a team and we create a process that works. And all you guys do that. You know, the one thing, first time I ever gave blood with the group that you guys met, you know what the thing that drove me, or the thing that made me smile, or the thing that said, "Oh, this is like way cool," is when I turned around and I got a thank you note for doing it, handwritten by one of you guys. That was awesome. I've given blood. I've given almost 7 gallons of blood, and I've never gotten a thank you note for it before. And that was just like, oh my goodness, that is so awesome. And that was enough to be a catalyst to make my day. And the brownies and the cookies weren't bad either, but that's beside the point. So what we're going to do next week is we're going to close up on Law the Catalyst. And then we're going to do one more. We're going to do Law of the Compass, and then we're going to review everything just to make sure that we got it. Hey, Josh. Anybody have any questions? Anybody excited about baseball coming back? Maybe.
Very excited. Not really.
Not really? Why not?
I don't really watch baseball, so.
We have to just like tie you up and put you in front of baseball and indoctrinate you, because baseball, Sensei John and I love baseball. And if we can make sure that everybody stays healthy, Sensei John, we lost another one today.
Oh,
Erod. Eduardo Rodriguez, he's out with COVID.
oh.
Yeah, so that's 3 pitchers down.
Oof.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that is a hit. It's not going to be, as Kim said, well, this year's going to have a big fat asterisk on it.
Yeah.
Hang on. 2. Sorry about that. My dog just pulled my microphone out. All right. Okay, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to, if nobody has any questions, that'll be it for this week. 6:45 is a new time. So remember, join by then, and we'll cover the rest of the stuff next week, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Bye.
All right, guys, have a great day. Have a great time. All right, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.